Hello, everyone. How are you? It's me, Bobbie D. It's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. Wait, is it? Do we talk on Wednesday? Monday? Oh, April Fools. That's right. April Fools. It is April 1st. April Fool's Day is what it is. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can find them on Instagram or you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D will begin in just a moment. It is April Fool's Day. Oh my goodness, April Fool's Day. Let me tell you, I must say, that little skit I did at the beginning was the most I'm going to do today for April Fool's Day. For as funny and silly and wacky and all the things about me that many people may say, I am not personally a fan of April Fool's Day. I do not like it. You could play a joke on me any other day of the year. For some reason, I am not a fan of April Fool's Day. But since it is that day and it is Tuesday, we're going to talk about it. I'm looking at wikipedia.org, and you can check this out. You can check my sources for yourself because I'm going to check it out. I'm going to read a little bit to you about April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day, or All Fool's Day, is an annual custom on the 1st of April, consisting of practical jokes and hoaxes. Jokesters often expose their actions by shouting "April Fools" at the recipient. Mass media can be involved with these pranks, which may be revealed as such the following day. The custom of setting aside a day for playing harmless pranks upon one's neighbor has been relatively common in the world historically. Now, I'll give you the origins of April Fools. Although many theories have been proposed, the exact origin of April Fool's Day is not exactly known. Can you believe that? I absolutely can't believe that. A disputed association between April 1st and foolishness is in Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. That's from 1392. And in The Nun's Priest's Tale, a vain clock, Chanticleer is tricked by a fox since March began. Full 30 days and 2, i.e. the 32nd day from the 1st of March, which is the 1st of April. However, it is not clear that Chaucer was referring to the 1st of April, since the text of the Nun's Priest's Tale also states that the story takes place on the day when the sun is, quote, in the sign of Taurus, had Y run 20 degrees and 1, which that's end quote, which would not be April 1st. Modern scholars believe that there is a copying error in the extant manuscripts and that Chaucer actually wrote, quote, "Sin March was gone," end quote. So if the passage would have originally meant 32 days after March, i.e., it would be the 2nd of May. I don't know how that would be a thing because 32 days after March would be into April, right? So anyway, there's a lot more on April Fool's Day if you would like to go to wikipedia.org and check it out. Also, I would like to take a look at the National Day calendar for this particular day, of course. And I think that you guys would also like to see what is going on. So they call it either National Tomfooleries Day, SAAM Day of Action, Take Down Tobacco National Day of Action, National, and that changes annually, National Sourdough Bread Day, and National 1 Cent Day, and of course, April Fool's Day. Now, I'm going to click on the April Fool's Day here in the National Day calendar and see what it is that they say. April Fool's Day on April 1st has long been a day when practical jokes and tricks are played on the unaware. It's a time when children convince their parents they've broken a bone. Parents get in on the planning too. Classic April Fool's jokes includes caramel-covered onions or fake doggy do in inconvenient places. Businesses launch impractical or unbelievable products for the fun of the day, and newspapers print incredible headlines, catching readers off guard. Now, of course, they don't really print newspapers that much anymore. So that too may be a bit of a prank, hashtag April Fool's Day. Of course, the trick to a good April Fool's prank is planning. And you also need to be the first to pull it off. There's no point in pursuing your prank if someone else beats you to it. Once the foolery has been triggered, everyone else will be on high alert, and the element of surprise will be lost. Some practical jokers go to great lengths to pull off their ruse. The more people involved, the greater the risk of being discovered before the great plan can be deployed. If you want to read any more, go to nationaldaycalendar.com, and you could type in their search engine April Fool's Day. So, do you plan on doing April Fool's jokes? I certainly hope not, because it might make somebody angry. Sometimes people get angry over that, or I don't know, people get a little bit crazy over that. So I would suggest not getting involved with that. Just go about your day and maybe pull a prank or something later on in the week or something, or later on in April, or later on in the year or something. I don't know. But yes, but if you do pull off a prank, make sure it is not mean or cruel or anything like that. Just something silly and fun. Okay. And don't do something that might insult or embarrass somebody. Okay. So please, 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 please. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up. If you did, tell your friends and family. Also, have your friends and family subscribe to our channel. We're on our way to 200. I know. The first year that we had our channel, we didn't really do much with it, but now we are building up our brand here on YouTube. So please let your friends and family know all about us. We have so much content. It is a lifestyle channel, so check us out. We have cooking, we have critiques, we have etiquette, we have credit tips. Check us out. Okay. And of course, a live show every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Check us out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Enjoy your Tuesday and your April Fool's Day. It's April 1st, everybody. It is exactly, we are straight into spring. So enjoy yourself, and I'll talk to you again really, really soon. Bye.